From dusk till dawn, I turn my speakers on. Why they wanna play with the king? I told them meet LeBron. There's darkness in my city, wrong moves, and you won't see the sun. They be talking loud, but never been where the creatures hunt. And bleed for this dream, so why your eyes closed? Been running through the pain. Look at me and now my strides go. Every single scar on my skin, another milestone. Battles in the dark, came out shining with the lights on. Look, but I don't think they listening. I don't think they heard me. I don't think they listening. Nah, I don't think they heard me.
As above, so below. So it goes, so it goes. Try not to disrupt the flow. Be water, let it go. Cause underneath it all it's empty. You'll have to wait and see for yourself. Cause all this glamour can be tempting. And in the end it's you and no one else. Say less and learn more. In observation you can absorb the beauty that surrounds you. Cause what you see is how it sounds to you. No, I don't think you're listening. Yeah, I don't think you heard me. Yeah, I don't think you're listening. No, I don't think you heard me.
Tell them listen up, every single word a load of clip and I don't miss enough. Mirror on the mic so when I rap it's just a different us. Pressure in my pen can turn the diamond back to kitten dust. I told y'all, I'm done playing, I'm going animal. Doing damage, get in my way, you'll be collateral. Blood in every bar, just let the ink fill up the catacombs. Pray for the prey, cause every day is a sabbatical. I don't think they're listening. No, I don't think they heard me. I don't think they're listening. No, I don't think they heard me. Dusk till dawn, I turn my speakers on. Why they wanna play with the king? I told them meet LeBron. There's darkness in my city, wrong moves, and you won't see the sun. They be talking loud, but never been where the creatures hunt. And bleed for this dream, so why your eyes closed? Been running through the pain. Look at
So I don't know if anybody's watching, but I figure I'll test out a Monday and see what's up to see if anybody actually pops on or whatever. But happy Monday. It's been a scorcher for me. I don't know where you are or how you're doing. I don't know what the weather is where you're residing, but it's definitely super hot here in Delaware. It is 90 something degrees. I'm not sure if you can hear my fan, but I actually got the AC on, the fan on. It is fucking blazing hot. Ladies, I don't know about you guys, but I keep stressing that I am at that point in my life where I am trying to survive menopause. And this is one of those moments where the heat is up and my body temperature is up and I am scorching. Therefore, this is why you see me right now. I have on a pair of shorts and a freaking vest because I just couldn't take it. Could not take it. This heat is not calling for whole clothing. It's not calling for t-shirts. It's not calling for jeans. It's calling for me to actually just be in these damn shorts and be in this little nice cropped up vest. But yeah, at this point, because I didn't announce I was coming on here on the Monday, I'm not expecting a lot of people to pop up. I am looking across my multiple platforms and listen, I am super, 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 super warm. Um, Let me put this in my primary email. I just received an email. Wilmington Black Pride. Okay. 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 So that's gonna be dope. That's gonna be dope. All right. So I'm sorry. I just had to read some events. As you guys know, well, most of y'all know that follow me. I am a promoter. Well, I used to be one until I opened up my nonprofit. And yeah, that life is a life. And I'm trying to actually retire from many, 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 many things at this point. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here on Mondays to test the waters to see what the audience would be like, to see if I should actually start streaming on the Monday, if a person or two pop on. I know this is the day where everybody's kind of sluggish and trying to just settle in after their first day back to work. I know how that is. I every Monday I just dread waking up and going to my job as a pediatric nurse. The transition from being in home to being in school is a lot. So I have re-enrolled, I guess, essentially into the fifth grade, and I'm making it do what it do. I think it's week 4 or 5, and it's just a lot. And with this heat, oh my, this heat has turned everything up to a whole nother level. So I'm just here trying to make it do what it do. But yeah, I just wanted to get on to see how everybody was doing, how everybody was just coping, to see if anybody wanted to check in and with me and say, you know what, it's whatever degrees where I live at, and let me know how are y'all making it through. I know for me, once it gets warm, I guess the sun is like such a food source that I feel extra full. Only thing that I could kind of digest is just liquids, water, maybe some light fruit drinks with water. Like I love the mango dragon fruit from Starbucks. I know, please don't judge. It's an expensive drink, but when I get it with the water, it just refreshes me. I guess that's why it's called a refresher, I guess, but it refreshes me and it makes me feel awesome. So I had one of those. I stopped by Wawa's and got me a nice cup of ice, and that's all I could really do today, because anything else will force me to have to do some other things in the bathroom that I don't care to do too much. So I'm just kind of keeping it light. Um, I'm sending prayers to each person today that doesn't have air conditioning, because if you're on the East Coast, you definitely need air conditioning. You can't be going through this weather without it. I know, we kind of hook slide right into summer, because last week it was like 60, 70. But I think, in this moment, if you have it, and if you don't, try to find some spaces that can actually invest in you getting an air conditioner, fans or something. Start working on that, because I think for the East Coast the next 2 days is going to be in the 90s. I would hate for you to just overheat, especially for the elderly. If you got an elderly person in your house that's on medication, that heat ain't good. So listen, get start getting prepared for the summer. Start saving up your dollars and cents. Ladies, start sacrificing. I know we love looking good with our hair done, our nails done, everything the fuck did, but this weather that's about to come up is not calling for nice hair and nails. It's calling for air conditioners, fans, and all the things that could keep you cool. Invest in water. Let's put the alcoholic drinks down, invest in the water. Let's do a couple things to get ready for this summer. Start investing in the kids some shorts and stuff if you didn't do so yet. You know, ladies, we could kind of sacrifice a bit and take care of our home and take care of our children if you have little mini children or whatever, and get prepared. For me today, I actually went to my client's house and it was like almost 90 degrees, right? Now I'm like, look, ooh, you have guests in your house that's here to take care of your child, and then you have your own personal other children than yourself, and then everybody with their ailments and things. You have to kind of really be mindful and get prepared, because otherwise a bitch like me will be working on a job site and be like, excuse me, I'm going to my car and getting the air conditioning because it's just too hot. These dwellings, I mean, you can't have them too hot like that. You gotta get that air going and flowing. Hello to the person that's staring at me. I see a few people staring at me. Say hello. Let me know that you're here. Let me know that you're fine. And let me know what the weather is where you are. Because, yeah, listen, I'm looking at the full forecast. It's going to be a hot 90 something tomorrow. So I definitely will not be layered up. Like today, I wasn't expecting it. I was expecting the 60 something, and I was layered up and I was burning up. But luckily, we went to school, and, and they had multiple air conditioners in there because them white folks ain't playing that. They ain't playing the burn game like that. Only we play those games with the air conditioning and all that. And excuse me, we're a little bit strange. We don't have no air for the heat, and then we have no then we have plenty of air when it's cold. It's you know it's crazy how we do, how my people do, or whatever. But yeah, let me tell y'all. Let me pull this up. Mm. 94 tomorrow, 93 on Wednesday, and Thursday 61. Y'all ain't gonna tell me there's not a weather machine out there. This weather pattern don't make no sense. Let me see if I look, I can't even show you. Makes absolutely no sense. Going from freaking 90 to 60 something degrees, and then Friday gonna be 56 degrees. Who are they trying to get sick or kill? Us. Feel like we in some sort of experimental jar and they just doing all kinds of shit to us, the elite. But it is what it is. We gotta stay prepared. Um, yeah, but please just start getting ready. Getting ready. This weather, this economy, all of it is just feeling absolutely bizarre to me. As a child born in the 70s, I have never seen the world be as inconsistent as it is now, as challenging as it is now. All of the things that I'm hearing, I'm blessed. I'm in a semi good position because I put myself that way. But again, I'm so blessed because the things that I'm hearing, like, people that's looking for spots during this time in the economy, I'm hearing that you gotta make what is it, 3 to 4 times the income, the rent, with the rents raising for a 1 bedroom to like between $1,000 and $1,900. Does the average person make 3 times that a month? If you're a single person, and a lot of people didn't even go to college, and even the college students with bachelors and masters don't even make the money that they should be making. So I just don't know, this world is just so bizarre just to hear it. And I also remember when I was starting, now I feel sorry for the young people, right? Because when I was started out, my first apartment was $550 for a 1 bedroom in the hood. Now to live in the hood, I'm paying suburb prices. Like, I'm hearing some of these row houses is the amount of my fucking mortgage. So times is really getting very hard. And my advice to people, if you got family, get right with them. Start having conversations. See if y'all could work some stuff out, or some really good friends, and get y'all money together. Start stacking, because it's gonna be hard. You might have to double up in some spaces just to make it. And this is a lot. It's a lot going on. Shit. I remember being a young girl, the little tiny ass Reese cups. We used to get them, and they used to be like between a penny and 5 cents. Now them things is 25 cents. I said, damn, that's some inflation for you. You might as well buy the big deal pack if you're gonna pay 25 cents for the little small one. I said, well, darn, this is something. This the direction we are going in. How expensive things are. I drive a Denali pickup. When I first purchased that truck, I could fill it up for $65. Now I filled it up this morning. It was freaking $95 to fill my truck up. So now, I'm starting to look at some real compact vehicles just to get back and forth to work and just park my truck. It's just, this economy is a mess. Truly is a mess. So we got to do some things. We got to start being mindful. We might have to start living like the 60s and the 70s, how our grandparents, you would be asking them, oh, I want this. And they were like, oh, well, baby, you're going to have to wait for the holidays because grandma got to save up that money. We back to those damn times where we got to save up our dough to, to have things, stuff that you could normally just go out and buy, on that week's paycheck. Shit. I don't even understand how you people have the extra finances to even go out and enjoy themselves. I feel like we also in the space, ladies, I'm sorry that you may have to forego getting that hair done, getting it tight and right every week. That $200 out the window is a lot of money. That's what, $800 a month. And then the nails. I remember when you could get a full set for 25 and your feet for 25 and 50, you done. Now it's more like you stepping in and you paying 150 something dollars for your hands and feet. So I'm just seeing it, you know. And fellas, listen, I'm sorry, but this chick right here, ladies, fellas, whomever interested, I'm gonna be wearing wigs. Listen, I need a hairdo that's gonna last. I gotta preserve money. I'm getting ready for what's about to come because this inflation is it's too much. It's too much, you know. And I would gather for my children, it probably is the norm because this is what their adulthood looks like. But for me, a child of the 70s, I remember where gas was 89 cents. Like I had a pickup in the 90s, 2000. I had a red Chevy pickup and it was 89 cents and I could fill that shit up for like 20 something dollars. It was no problem. I always had gas. And like I said earlier, my rent was 550, one bedroom apartment. My utilities was low. Even the electricity, those bills are even high. So it's, what are we doing? The food is high. And since we're talking about food, fellas, listen. I know some of us feel whatever kind of ways we feel about working, feeling any kind of way about hustling, feeling whatever you feel about getting that bag. It's time. You got to get the bag. You got to help out. You like to eat. You eat more. You consume more than most of the people in the family. You got to kick in. because these groceries is astronomical. You can't just be sitting in the house, sitting by the fridge, hoping that a bag of cereal, the milk gonna be up in there, all the juices you want, all the meats that you want. This economy is just too much for all of that, for anybody to just be lounging. Everybody got to kick in at this point. I'm telling you, it's getting hard. And if you are that person, or even you females, if you that person sitting around for that man to come like you a little bird and drop a worm down your throat, no, we gotta stop that. We gotta really, really take a hard look at what life has going on and look at all the things. Like, take a look at the bills, take a look at everything, how it's going up. Take a look at the gas, take a look at clothing prices. Take a look at these doctors. Like, yo, some of these doctors is for going taking Medicaid. They're like, listen, shit, that little minimum they getting from Medicaid ain't cutting it, because this rental space that I got is too high. I need private pay and I need to go up on my services. And then if you need specialty care like dentists and all the other things, dentist care, dermatology, all of these things, they're up in their co-pays and letting go of some of the Medicaid patients because of the low overheads. I'm telling, it is getting, it's starting to be very expensive to adult. I never seen adulting as expensive as it is now. And so we gotta practice cooperative living and spending, man. It's getting crazy. It is getting crazy. And also tap in if you got like a parent, your parent, your grandparents that still living, check in on them, see how they doing. Because remember, a lot of them are have a fixed limited income, a fixed monthly limited income. And you gotta see how they're stretching that. Because I know the way things are going up, it's probably even harder for them. You might have to take mom or auntie or whoever and put them in a space with you because it's getting that expensive. And our seniors, they used to they used to going through these depressive states and stuff like that. Oh, I remember back in 1950, we barely had money. We ate onion soup and we only ate meat once a week. Well, honey, you may not get none of that, grandma, because by the time you pay, you know, your taxes, if you own your home, or that little bit of rent, you probably don't even have much of nothing left but, for a wish sandwich. So check in on them. Check in on them. And for the young ones that's like my daughter trying to make it through college, start saving. Don't expect mommy and daddy to be able to do what they could do before, because this economy is just, it's just not that anymore. Not that. We don't have all this expendable income. We don't have the money to just blow. Hell, and listen, if you're used to taking 2 and 3 and 4 vacations a year, you might have to cut it back down to 2 or maybe 1. I don't know. But we all got to get into survival mode. And it's not necessarily just for yourself. You may have to help your family. You might have to give up that dough to your mom or your brother, your sister, whomever, so that they can survive. So I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot to consider. Um, I just, as a woman that lives alone, well, I'm not exactly alone. I have my schizophrenic son that stays with me. Yes, he's stable. We're fine. But as the breadwinner in my home and being alone, I am always just super mindful now about spending, about what needs to be taken care of about what's important and about what needs to be done. And so me coming on here and saying all of this is just me imparting wisdom, and I can feel it. If you're a spiritual person, I can feel it in my soul that something is about to happen, you know, and we need to get it together. And it's crazy. I was feeling it all day, and as I was coming home, I saw my cell phone. It came down the front as the notification about the record number of people just taking money out of their fucking 401ks, money that they were using it, they savings for retirement and using for extreme emergency purposes like purchasing a home or extreme medical expense. People are having to dig in that 401k and pull it out just to survive. And don't say, no, you can't just go on your 401k. It is, there are ways. There are ways. There are ways to get that money out. One of them is holding on to your mortgage for a couple months until you get that foreclosure letter and pulling it out your 401k, but you got to hold your mortgage and pay the mortgage and have that money come in and sit. That's a jewel for you if you didn't think about that. Just in case you trying to get some money that into the banks for yourself, your own money, you know, or go apply for college or take somebody college bill and apply for some of your 401k and put it in your bank account. When I saw that and I saw the record numbers, I'm like, yo, people are really getting to their money and creating these safety nets. So either they're bailing themselves out or either they're paying their mortgage up for months, preparing and getting ready. This is that time. And like I've said many times on this live stream, I work in the inner city and I see the families that surrounded me, they're not slowing down. They're still doing the same thing. So it's still moving the same way as if nothing's happening. And then if it's a true the Great Depression, what are these people going to do? They're going to try to lean on family, or they're going to try to lean on crime, or they're going to try to lean on a government that may not be even existing to help like that. They may not even have the capacity. So that's why I say, if you got it, start putting it away. Start having the conversations with your family. Start asking them to be mindful so that you don't have to be that bank account, or you don't have to be that shelter. It's getting real. It's definitely getting real. Oh my God. I feel like I'm the chatty grandmother on a hot Monday roasting. But just so much going on in my mind. Get your bag right, because there's so many things. Like I said, I done gave you one. It's the economy. It's the second one is all of these viruses, the Hunter virus. I heard that there's a case of the Ebola virus. If you get that, you still need a nest egg there too. Get your insurances up. If you are the breadwinner, go ahead and get some insurance on yourself. Get some Aflac. Go to your job and see what they offer. Double down on these insurances because you might need them. I'm telling you, take a page out of my book. And if I wish it was more people watching, I see people looking at me. I wish if you had advice that you could drop it in the comment section. If you're going to watch this later, drop some advice in the comment section, because I will cut this up and share, and I will take screenshots of your suggestions and share them, because some people aren't thinking. They're not thinking. They don't have, you know, quick solutions like some of us. You know, if you have a hobby or a craft that can make you money, start, going back into that, putting some time back into it, some effort. Start getting a little bit of clientele. I'm telling you, at some point, everything is going to count. Every little piece that you could get your hand on is going to count. I'm telling you right now. It's going to be crazy. And as I sit, I scroll through my phone and I see multiple parties. I see multiple things. I don't see too many think tanks. If everything hits the fan, what advice could we give to the people? What could we tell them? How do they survive? How do we plan on surviving? Along with the parties, we need to be having these conversations. Along with the parties, we need to have conversations about healing our families. Along with the parties, we need to have relationship conversations. We need to be doing so much. We need a lot of healing and repair on basic things because, honey, it's going to get hard. But either way, you know what? I've been running my mouth. It's almost 9 o'clock. This is a Monday. I just wanted to chat. Like I said, on the topic is hot. And when it gets warm, I don't know. It's like I get good food from the sun and this brain of mine just start going. And when it goes, I crank up this damn restream, pull out this mic, and I just start to talking and sharing. So I hope that you benefited from something that I said here tonight. I hope if you didn't benefit, at least it was some sort of enjoyment. Maybe you love the sound of my voice. Maybe you like to look at my face. I don't know. I hope you got something from this live. If you have any solutions or ideas as to how to survive in the economy, please drop that in the comment section. Again, I will share it and repost it and stream it. I would stream it on the Peach Radio Show on In the Mix Radio because I think people need to hear it. If you notice some funny little things about the world that I didn't mention here, drop it in the comments. I will share that too. I don't think we got time to be doing too much partying. I think we are running out of time. Hell, y'all, do y'all hear this about? Listen, the government done told you it's aliens out here. Now, my third eye been put me on to that. Has your third eye opened up to that? Have you even thought about the possibilities? Aliens being here with that. Just what are the risks? What are the rewards? So much going on during this time. This age of Aquarius is something else, man. But with that being said, I am getting off of here. I love y'all. Whomever is watching now, because I see people watching me. Whoever will tune in later, I hope you benefit. Leave some comments. Take care of yourself. Carpool if you can. What is it? Live, I guess living together. Live pool if you can. Live pool. I like that. Live pool. If you can. um, just take care of yourself. Cut them expenses in half. Get that hair done maybe once or twice a month versus every week. Get them brand new sneakers every 6 months and take care of that one pair. That $100 every month, $150 every month. Maybe you could tuck that away for a rainy day. It's just so much we could be doing out here. Lordy, 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 lordy. I'm sorry. I was just trying to look at some of these social media pages. say hello to everyone and say goodbye to everyone. All right. Well, y'all have a good night. I am out. Love y'all. Please, please, please tune in Saturday, 12 noon, for the 12 noon talks. And then this Saturday at 12 a.m., I will begin the 12 a.m. talks. Let me find the topics right quick so I can tell you what they are so you can watch and enjoy the madness. Kind of break up the monotony of being a responsible adult. It can get tiring. Okay, so the 12 a.m. chat Saturday, 12 a.m. is ooh. All right, so let me put that the 12 a.m. chat for Sunday, which is Saturday going into Sunday. The topic will be sex is better with. Now, I love that topic. I want you to mull that over and think about what makes sex better. Is it better with a person? Is it better with a certain nationality? Is it better with a certain sex? Is it better, with a certain sexual orientation? Is it better in a certain position? Like, at 12 a.m. we can talk about anything and we can give advice. Is it better with the clothes on, clothes off, better in a vest? Better on the side. We gonna have that adult conversation, because what might seem like regular shit to you may be, eye opening and changing for someone else. All right. And then 12 noon, we're gonna talk about, are white people losing their goddamn minds? Are they losing their minds? Y'all know, with Trump running around here, the other crazy ass white boy that shot somebody. What is his name? I can't even think about this crazy ass man name. And then the guy that killed Ashley Janae. It's just so much shit going on with white folk. And we're gonna talk about, are they losing their damn mind? And that'll be Saturday noon. So please join me for these open topics. It's a great way to relieve stress and just have some fun without spending money. Well, at least you're not, but I'm spending money with the program. But that's, neither here nor there, just entertainment. But I'm out. I'm out. Please like, share this live. Tell a friend about Peach. I ain't going nowhere. I will be here. If I have time next Monday and I'm frustrated like I am on this hot ass day, I'll probably crank up everything and go live again. Now, tomorrow, if you love me, if you like what I'm saying, then you want to tune in and see me again. I will be live streaming on my Peach ENT Branch channel, I Am Me Inc. channel, House of Peach channel, and Black channel will be LGBTQ plus and Black. We'll be talking about that punk ass Trump and all the things that he's trying to do to the LGBTQ plus community. So you could tap in if you a friend of the community, if you a hater of the community and you want to learn, if you are part of the community, tap in and learn. It's gonna be awesome. All right. Well, I'm going for real this time. I love y'all. Have a good night. Leave some comments if you care enough. If not, fuck it. Fuck you. Later.
Dusk till dawn, I turn my speakers on. Why they wanna play with the king? I told them meet LeBron. There's darkness in my city, wrong moves and you won't see the sun. They be talking loud but never been where the creatures hunt and bleed for this dream. So why your eyes closed but running through the pain? Look at me and now my strides go. Every single scar on my skin, another milestone. Battles in the dark came out shining with the lights on. Look, but I don't think they listening. I don't think they heard me. I don't think they listening. Nah, I don't think they heard me.
As above, so below. So it goes, so it goes. Try not to disrupt the flow. Be water, let it go. Cause underneath it all, it's empty. You'll have to wait and see for yourself. tempted. And in the end, it's you and no one else. Say less and learn more. In observation, you can absorb the beauty that surrounds you. Cause what you see is how it sounds to you. No, I don't think you're listening. Yeah, I don't think you heard.